Aerial warfare, a sector of combat reserved only for the most highly trained elites. Lightning speed, incredible power, mind-blowing technology. This mode of combat is the fastest and most devastating kind available. With some of these machines traveling over 2,000 miles per hour and able to carry 88,000 pounds of weaponry, it's no wonder Russia has targeted the airspace above Ukraine as a main factor in their invasion. Since the beginning of the war in February 2022, Russia has struck over 100 important Ukrainian sites, such as air defense radars, munition storages, and surface-to-air missile or SAM sites. These were tactically destroyed along routes planned for use by advancing Russian forces, aiding in the country's entry into Ukraine. Firing more missiles in the first few months of conflict than any other country has since World War II, it's evident that Russia is implementing aerial warfare as a significant strategy in the conflict. However, despite some of these successes, it hasn't all been going to plan. The Russians underestimated how prepared Ukraine would be to counter their air forces. But who doesn't love an underdog story? This video is an update on how Ukraine, while on the back foot, has been outsmarting and outpowering Russian air attacks to reverse their position and claim the upper hand in the ongoing aerial conflict. Since the conflict began, Ukraine has displayed a great adaptability when responding to aerial attacks. Rather than operating their SAM units as large, fully supported batteries with multiple vehicles, these defenses have been used as pop-up units. This smaller footprint makes them less detectable, while still forcing Russian fighter jets to fly low to avoid detection. These low altitudes play into the hands of the Ukrainian Man-Portable Air Defense Systems, or MANPADS, causing significant issues for Russian air forces. In the 2 years since the conflict began, Moscow has lost almost 350 aircraft and 330 helicopters. A recent report in February 2024 suggests that 7 of these losses have been suffered within 7 days. The first report came on February 17th, claiming the destruction of 2 Russian Sukhoi 34 fighter jets and an Su-35 combat aircraft in the east of Ukraine. Figures from the analysis of wreckages suggest the Su-34 to be worth at least $36 million and the Su-35 to be upwards of $85 million. Now that's an expensive Saturday night. The Su-35 is a multi-role aircraft, being able to carry air-to-air, air-to-surface, and anti-ship missiles, and is frequently seen paired with the Su-34. The Su-34 is one of the best strike aircrafts that the Russians possess. These jets have been seen deploying glide bombs into Ukraine from a large distance without ever being in range of Ukrainian air defense systems. Despite this, the very next day after the first 2 jets were shot down, another Su-34 was downed. This clip, taken from the 18th of February, reportedly shows the exact aircraft falling from the sky in a blazing inferno near the Dyakov region in eastern Ukraine. On the following day, Monday the 19th of February, yet another Su-34 and Su-35 were reportedly destroyed. February 21st was when the 7th aircraft, an Su-34, was claimed as downed in the most recent report, bringing the tally of 7 aircraft in 7 days, with a combined value of $350 million. The Ukrainians certainly seem to have their defenses locked in on any attempted enemy attacks. Additionally, during a night attack, Ukrainian air defense forces eliminated 12 Shahed drones and an enemy missile, showing their range of defense isn't limited to Sukhoi aircraft. While no information is available on exactly how the Ukrainians achieved these feats, speculation suggests the work of a Patriot missile defense battery. These truck-mounted launchers can move and adapt to threats while maintaining a connection to a battery's radar nearby. Ukraine supposedly has Patriot batteries positioned in the east and south of the country, as well as in its capital, Kyiv. While the Ukrainian defense tactics and execution are unquestionable, some of their success may be down to a lack of precision from their enemy's air force. Russia does not always publish a tally of its own weapons losses and does not typically respond to Ukraine's figures, making confirming such claims a tough task. Also, experts suggest a tendency for the Russians to report biased figures in their battle damage assessments to their own governments may cause issues when informing their war plans. Russian missile success in this current war sits slightly below 40%, a rather unimposing statistic. Coupled with suggestions that their information flows are lacking, descriptions have arisen of attacks on Ukrainian sites that have long been abandoned. Such claims have led to Ukrainian officials commenting that Russian air forces are currently unconcerning. However, a recent study by the Institute of the Study of War states that air superiority has been claimed by Russia over the town of Avdiivka, which was taken in late February 2024. Their newfound control of the airspace may allow them to act on crucial ground missions that require close air support. Despite being a new, potentially momentary development, it appears to be the first time that an aerial space over a frontline location has been controlled by Russia since the conflict began almost 2 years ago. Will Ukraine maintain a level of defense seen in these recent weeks, or will the Russian Air Force make a breakthrough in their attempted control of the skies? Thanks for watching and subscribe for more content. Sergeant Rooster, over and out.